a direct rein. That's it. And you can lengthen your inside knee. You can let the knee slide down the saddle. That's it. You're opening the outside rein. What's that about then? And you see, let me just say then, so on the other way round, alright, on the other way around you were putting him in a bind, which makes him tense about the bit, which was, it was here, whichever one, no, it was that one. This way round, put him in a bind in a different way. So this way round, what you're saying is, well, I want you to accept the bit and bend, but actually, I want you to put your head that side and that side at the same time. And he goes, ah, like that. I'll just put it here and hope that she goes away. Right? Because if you open that rein and that one, you are saying, put your head there and there at the same time. Yeah. And he's just like, fuck knows, I'll just put it here. Yes? Instead of that one there and this one here. It's dead simple. He goes, oh, there's the space. But if you're making a space both sides, he's just doesn't know what to do with it. And my guess is it's that old chestnut of, well, I'm trying to keep him out. Yeah. All right. But we've already gone through that. So you have an inside bend. And actually it's better if you put the leg forward first, then position the nose. All right. And then if it's still not working, half halt and use this leg to push his outside foreleg that way. It's a good practice. But those two things that you're doing, they are really common that I see, you know, any horse that's having trouble, it's nearly always one of those two things. And it's always rooted in the rider trying to keep a horse out. But actually, don't worry about the wall. If you get him in good shape, and he's in a good shape and a good bend, you can put your leg on him and move out anyway. Let's do it. It's a good piece of learning, this. Because the thing is, to get more advanced work with your other horse, you'll have to be using your hands in the same way. In the way that we're talking about now. It just means a whole other level of refinement, ultimately, for the shaping and positioning the horse. So, on this rein, you put your leg forward. That's it. You put your outside knee against the bloody neck. That's it. We're just talking about it. And you can put your outside hand towards the bit as you open your inside hand. And you put them both. You put them both. You put the inside one away from the neck and the other one towards the bit, exactly the same amount each. So if you open the inside hand 2 inches, put the outside hand 2 inches towards the bit. Yeah. I think you could give him a bit more towards the bit, and I think you could open the inside hand another inch. That's it now. Put your inside leg forward. And while you're but where's your outside hand gone again? Oh, there you go, he's on the bit. It works. It works. It works. Pauline, it works. Pauline, it works. Where's the right hand want to go? I know, it has done. Now, performance is the art of doing more of the things that work and less of the things that don't. And it's completely clear now, isn't it? Left foot forward, left rein open, right rein against the neck and down towards the bit. And it works, look at that, it works. Okay? Yeah. And the better you get at it, the more normal it becomes for you. You'll be able to just position him there like that, easy as you like. You'll be able to do it in all the games. Where's his hand going? And the other thing is you could probably have a slightly longer outside rein so that your outside elbow doesn't have to go so straight. There you go, he's nicely accepting the bit now. And you have a contact rather than taking it. Yeah. You feel that, don't you? Yeah. It's you and him meeting, finding each other together in that agreement. Yes? And over time you'll find that if you work like this, he'll become more and more receptive. Yeah.
He gets bodies, and I know it's generally
it's the male way. We all just want to please.
Yeah. And you know,
Where's that hand going? Okay, so that's great. You've got the answers you need on the left and the right, and you have to write them differently on both. And the reason for that, well, actually, you have to write them the same on both, but to you it's different because you've got to change the two different ways that you used to default to before this session. But now you've got two new ways to write it and to think about on the left and the right. Yes? And they both work. I would have my left hand closer to the neck. There. And immediately he's deeper on the bit. Yes? Fabulous. Let's go the other way. And you know what to do with the right hand as you go the other way, don't you? Yes? What is it? Direct rain. It's not an open rain and it's not dragging downwards. It's just a direct rain. So the knuckles are still pointing at the horse's mouth. And if you look at your forearm and the rein of your right forearm, look down at your right forearm and your right rein, do the two together, make a totally straight line to the bit. Because that's a pretty good, there you go, look, he's bloody brilliant, look, he's on the bit. No problem. And your right leg forward and soft. That's it. You don't need to put the right hand any lower, otherwise he might find that there's too much pressure on his tongue. And that's not what you want. He probably had that when he was at Horse University. You don't need to put pressure on the tongue, that low hand riding thing. That will take him back to something he doesn't want to be reminded of. That's it. Your hand could be half an inch higher, actually, your right hand. There. There. That's really nice there. Now make a circle. And he's there. Your right leg forward and still. You don't need to drive him, remember. And I think you just started to get a bit busy again. You're just driving him out of his unnatural walk. And it'll be different in the trot. But in the walk, I think you need to help him by letting him be at his own slow tempo for now. Not least because you're wanting him to find a nice shape and accepting the bridle. And you can let him walk slowly so he has time to figure out that he's got a good way of doing that. Shall I leave you to play with those things and you can try them and trot as well? You just need to get used to it, don't you? And moment to moment you can see when you're getting it right because he's on the bit or he's not. And it is about having a contact together. You feel that? And in part it might also be because he's a little bit long in the back compared to the length of his leg. And that can make it more challenging for him to find his shape. Bonnie, where should you like to begin?